That kettle on here?
It is.
Well done.
Just for you.
Got the coffee on, got the computers running upstairs, so I must be doing a trade. Let's roll the intro, tell you all about it. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. And what I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world and maybe show you a trick or two along the way. What?
Was that even the good of my health?
Oh, bloody hell. She does it all the time. You see, this is real world trading and this is real life, and that is my real wife. Although we have a running thing on this channel and we ask her on nearly every episode, what's the chances?
I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You do. I've got photographic evidence. Because I'm changing it. I want it to be Wonder Woman, like this.
Matron, take them away.
That was a long time ago.
It was a great night though.
You remember it, do you?
Remember it? I've got the photographic evidence. Sorry. No, what I really want is a gold bikini. And I've been trying all summer. But apparently now it's too cold. What can you do? And yes, the trolleys can stick their thumbs in as they've done on every video that I've just posted up. And thank you for the comments regarding my life story. Some of them were really good. I do appreciate it. Anyway, talking of trading and things like that, I did say on many videos I'll try and show you a thing or two. So what I'm going to do is, it's the end of the night, kind of my last coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, but I'll be trading in for a beer, because he definitely likes a beer as well. And I'm going to show you the last trade of what I kind of call end of night trading. And I'll try and explain what I mean by that on the screens, but basically it's just guys that work in the city shutting their positions down, and you can actually count a trend against that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the screens on and I'm going to run it live, no break, just me on the screen. I'll show you what I'm looking at, and if it comes into play, I'm going to trade it. And you can grab yourself a quick 5-10 pips very quickly with limited risk. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So come with me and let's jump on the screen. Okay guys, so it's kind of coming on to the end of the night, and what I want to do is I just want to show you something that you can do at the end of each night. It is now just after 5. And what you've got to remember with the markets is they're just working guys. The bankers, etc., even people like myself, we're just here doing a job. That's all we do. And your working day can be lent to that lifestyle, because these guys are 9 to 5. So at 5 o'clock, the end of the night, they're going to be wanting to get out of trades that they've been in. So if you can look for some good moves, you know they'll be taking profit, and you can capitalize on that and grab yourself 10-15 pips. But what you've got to be mindful of is levels as well. And I always work in levels, as you know. Whatever anybody tells you, support and resistance is the basic fundamental of trading. You know, because they're always areas of attraction. And that's what we're looking for. So I'll just have a look through the pound pairs. It's not bad, not bad. Let's have a look at the euros. See what these have to say. Yeah, not bad. On the money. this one. Euro dollar, something everybody trades. You can see it here. It's bouncing off a level. It's come down and it's stopped dead. It's done it before. Stopped dead on a level. Stopped dead. See, rattles before it breaks. And you can see it over and over. But when you see an extended move like this, it should put a little warning sign in your mind that this cannot continue. And when it's at the end of the night like this, and you see a sandwich formation, in other words, a long candle down pushing right in but stops dead on the level, another candle going the opposite direction, and then another candle giving signs going that direction, it is time to start having a look at this. So you take it down to your 15 minutes so you can microscope it in, and sure enough, you can see this thing is slammed down, but it's now stalling, and the green candles are coming back in. Good push up, rejection, 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 and they are rejection candles because the wicks are very tall to the top. This one then tells you they're coming back in to buy, but they're buying strong because the candle is getting stronger, and there is the formation of the new upward move. Take it to a 5 just so that I can really scope into this, and we'll start having a little, well, we'll do if it wakes up. There we go. This is looking pretty good. You know, we could be getting some meat on the bones on this one, guys. What I want to see this candle break the 8 EMA, but I also want some parameters in. So get my little measuring tool out. See me do this over and over. Okay. My little drawing rectangle. There it is. Put that in there. Whoop. Want to be coming out of this zone, which it is. I can see that there. And I'll be looking to, well, if I can get between 5 and 15 pips, I'll be quite happy. Anything more than that, result. And this is done straight in front of you. You know, I'm not even going to come off the camera. Build it up. You can see it. That is there. All nicey nicey. It's coming up to push. Put a pivot on so you can see exactly where we're at. Right. What does it show you at this moment in time? Well, you know there's been a big sell-off because I've just shown you that on the higher time frame. We're coming down. It's rejecting a level because it's consolidating across, and it's now looking to try and breach this. So I can initially put an order in there to go to there. So what's that? That's 7. There's my 10 ticks between there and there. I could be a bit brave and take it on the 15% line, which is about here. You know, let's just open that up. Where's my 10? So the next fib line is, so just pop that on there like that. That gives me another decent area to look at. Will I enter at this moment? No. And the reason why I'm not entering at the moment is because I want to see it tested. And that's the key thing. You must have a testing of the market you're going to trade. And what I mean by that is you're going to counter trend this, because even on the 5 minute that is selling off down. But this is the bit that I like, the fact that it's consolidating, because that tells me there's indecision. And if there's indecision, there can be a shift in direction. Couple that with a strong area of support and resistance, an area of interest, and a quick moving average, which in this case is the 8. If that can break the 8 and start bending up the other way, we could be in for a decent trade. And all I need this to do, there's a couple of minutes left of this candle, is I'll see what happens with this candle, and we'll trade it. Simple as that. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave the camera running. I'm going to whip off and get myself a quick coffee. If it triggers, I'll speed it up so you can see that it stays the same, but hopefully we can put an order on the 14% line, move to there with an idea of getting up around this area, because we've got a roadblock here, the S2, and what the S2 will be, support and resistance off a pivot line, is going to be like a magnet for this price, for that to push up. And the pivot's way up here somewhere. There it is there. So it's got a long way to get up to the pivot, and it's now the end of the night, so the chances of it getting up to the full pivot is pretty slim in the next hour or so. I'm not saying it can't be done, but can't really see it because the markets slow down this time of night. It's kind of lunchtime for our American cousins, whereas it's tea time here. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I want to see that hopefully either close above or on that moving average. And it's still got a couple of minutes left to go. And that's the key thing. Let your candles close. How many times do you go in the market and you think, I have to be in, I must be in, because this little trigger finger's telling you you have to. The market goes away and you sit underwater for a good couple of hours before it comes back. Happens over and over. But if you let the candle close, it can sometimes stop that. You know, so if I put my order in here now, this candle could wick up, catch the order, and then go the other way. And that happens all the time. But if I let the candle close, I can then do a count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place my order above this candle here, which is above the 14% line. And hopefully, well, there you are. It hasn't closed above. So wait another 5 minutes. And that's it. You have to wait. And if the candle runs away from you, well, the candle runs away from you. And that is all we can do as traders. You know, we just have to trade what we see. You know, talking of things that we see. I can hear the winker coming in from downstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'll just leave this running. If it hasn't triggered, I'll compress it, but I'm not going to come off the camera. I'm not going to have a split in it. I may speed it up, but if you want to slow it down, you'll see that it's a seamless recording. Okay. So I'm going to go get a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Right. Over 5 minutes. You up? Okay, so we're coming into play. It is now 5 to 6. So I've waited quite a bit for it to come into the game that I want to play. So I'm going to put in 2 orders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to set it here at 58. I just want it to proper slam into me. We're going to go 5 ticks, 58, 10 ticks, another one at 58, and 15. Yeah. Quick and easy. And the idea is it's for it to slam up to this area up here. So you can see there's one there, and one there. All right. And it's just end of night. And I'm wanting to see the guys in the city looking to get out of their positions. And that's what I'm banking on. Because as you can see, it's come down, it's consolidated, it's pushed down, it's hit the level, bounced away from that level, as you can see here, and it is now closed above the moving average, with that moving average starting to curl up. And then I've got some clear areas. If I was during the day and I'm doing this, you can kind of go from your 23 up to there, but time will slow down, and it often does on the night time. So I just want to kind of catch the order. I'm reasonably confident it's going to, oh, there we are, it's going in now. Reasonably confident it's going to do this quick. That's why I've done it, but I just want to be in. I literally just want to catch a few pips and be paid relatively risk-free, okay? Because as you can see, this will, hopefully it shouldn't go against me too much apart from the spreads. And you sort of look at my pip spreads, well, yeah, pip and a half. So what I'll do is, again, I'll just leave the camera running. So you can see it's a seamless shot straight through. I have had a good day. That is today, 29th. And if you are part of the Diamond Scruffies, you would have seen those trades called out in the Telegram. And I'll do a little video before each of them, or at least I try to most days. Do a quick video saying this is what I'm going to take, this is why I'm getting in, and then I trade it. You know, it's not a signal service, it's just part of trying to show you guys what I get up to during the day, and we have a jolly bit of a sing-song and a bit chat as well. So happy days. It's been a great thing to do. So good shout to you, Daz. It was your idea initially, and the rest of the guys wanted it as well, so happy days. And just while I'm having a little chat and saying various things, I'm just going to give a shout out to Dusty Bin. And if for those in my age, you'll know exactly what that hand movement meant. 3, 2, 1. You could crack the Enigma code if you could work out the riddles in that TV program. Never mind. Anyway, but a good shout to you, my friend. I did pick your email up, and yes, I will look into swing trading, and we'll explore that in the coming week or so. Okay, but what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to let that run. Seamless shot. Got a bit of work to do on this camera, so on this screen rather, and finishing off the rest of my day. So I'll catch you on the other side, but hopefully this will be done relatively quickly. Okay. There you go, boys and girls. Quick as that. It's now 25 past 6. I am done for the night. I'm just going to shut this off if it doesn't close by the time I finish speaking to you. But just so you can see what it's done today. Everything I do is pretty simple. I work zone to zone. In other words, I pick the correct market. I look for certain conditions, mark a chart out, and trade it. And I kind of rinse and repeat every day. I keep getting asked, do I chop and change strategies and one thing and another? Yes and no. I do have a number of things in my mind that I look at, but there is no one-fits-all strategy. It's more the market condition. So I look at market conditions and then I apply the right tool to the job. And in the case of tonight, I've been watching a big sell-off throughout the day, which is why you saw me scan through. I was looking for certain criteria. That sell-off needed to be bouncing at a key level, and it needed to be roughly the end of the night. And then you trade it. And that's exactly what I've done. So I hope it kind of made sense. And sort of little in an hour, let's say there's 75 quid for just over an hour's work. And if I shut this off, it's £125. Simple stuff. And I may well close it because that looks like it's struggling a little bit. But who knows? Let's have a look. Because the other side of trading, especially if you're day trading, not so much if you swing. If you swing, let it run. But if you are day trading, don't be greedy. Get in, load up your money, and get it out. You know, simple as that. And that's kind of what we're doing here. I'm going to let this, let's go 4 minutes. If that starts spiking red, I will look to close that out like now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shut it out. That's it. Clean sheet. Got nothing running anymore. That's my day over. And that is the full results for today. £455. And like I say, I was talking with the guys earlier on this morning, just chatting away. And the one thing I notice all the time is everybody wants to be in the markets constantly, in, out, in, out. No, just be patient. Wait for your setup. Trade it. And if you trade once or twice a day, it's all you need. You don't need the stress of being in and out the market constantly. Because if you're trading tick charts and minute charts, like what I see some guys, you're pulling your hair out. Not that I've got much hair left to pull out, to be honest, but each one of these trades is a single entity. So it's actually only 3 trades, but I split up the position, okay? And even if I didn't split the position up, I'd have still made my money, okay? So there you go. Just an easy end of night trade. And I hope it inspires you with your trading. So remember, guys, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.